We are the Empire Agency, Inc., and we are working towards a better career and successful life for our client, Howard Jones.
Howard Jones. His career has been filled with pitfalls and improvements. He attended UNLV and studied sports management. He was a college All-American first team during his sophomore and freshman year. He was the 8th pick to the Sacramento Kings in the 2014 NBA draft and signed with Empire Agency, Inc. shortly afterwards. He was endorsed by Old Spice and became their first NBA spokesperson ever. He was arrested for possession of illegal substances and but then partnered with Drug Free America.
So in Howard Jones' career, during the beginning of his rookie season, he didn't perform as well as we thought he should have, but he improved after the first month and he led his team to the playoffs. He was endorsed by Nike. He negotiated a contract with Citizen Holding. There was false claims of him being a father. However, he made the all-rookie team. He was accused of saying offensive comments. However, he was actually reading the lines of a movie script with a friend of his. And he signed a deal with Apple to be the first ever spokesperson and the new voice of Siri. And he is projected to stay with the Sacramento Kings.
So a lot went well during Howard Jones' career. He signed various endorsements with Old Spice, Nike, and then, as we just said, Apple to be the voice of Siri, which are all very major parts in his upcoming success. He was again drafted 8th overall to the Sacramento Kings in the latest NBA draft, and he makes more than $11.9 million a year in contracts and endorsements. He overcame his rocky start to the season, started every single game after November, and he led the Kings to the playoffs for the first time in 8 years.
Some of the endorsements that Howard Jones signed first one was Old Spice. He was the first NBA spokesperson for them because mostly their demographic includes NFL players and actors. Another endorsement he signed was with Nike. We reached out to them hoping to get a new shoe brand for Howard Jones and a new line for them. Finally, we reached out to Apple to be the new voice of Siri. We showed them many creative ways they could help pitch our client to their demographic, and showed the link in their stories how Howard and Apple have both been underdogs throughout their time.
As far as contracts are concerned, Howard Jones got a $3.9 million deal out of the maximum $4 million on a 2-year contract. And we also helped Jones rethink retirement by reminding him of his talent and potential, as well as advising him that he would be much happier if he continued to play with the Kings.
Our Public Relations Committee cleared up any potential allegations against Howard Jones and cleared up any instances where he was attempted to have violated certain people and laws, but we cleared that up. He took a paternity test for the child that was claimed to be his, and it was not his, and he partnered with Drug Free America to destroy any allegations against his potential continued marijuana use.
Howard Jones was wrongfully accused for being under the influence of illegal substances. He was found with possession of them in his car, but we managed to clear his name in his public image, showing that he was never actually under the influence of illegal substances and just had them in his possession.
Also, a woman named Stephanie Dolick made a public announcement on ESPN Radio claiming that Howard Jones was the father of her child. However, we had Jones take a paternity test to disprove that statement.
He did have a very poor performance to start the season in late October and in November, because of the stresses of the baby. But after that, he continued to start every single game and had one of the best rookie years in the last year.
There were many problems with people in the public thinking that he was homophobic and he was a racist and he was against many religions. But we went out and we proved that he was doing that. He made these comments for a new movie that he made with another one of the agency's clients for a new movie, and it was just reading lines, and he didn't actually mean anything that he said.
We are thankful for all the help that we got in helping Howard Jones. We hope that you all will stick with us in the future in helping him pursue his dream as a successful athlete and entertainer.